Take one enthusiastic, but not so skilled DIY novice. Give me a talented interior designer.
Got a little bit of sparkle going on. That's simple.
A team of highly skilled workmen.
Sorry about that.
And watch ambitions become reality.
They will love it. I know they will. I know they will.
This time we're taking our time. The hard graft won't be done in an hour. It'll be done in a day.
I'll just make them drive around the block. Let's go.
In the next 60 minutes, you'll see tears and transformations as we help yet another family surprise their loved ones with a makeover of a lifetime.
Love these moments. I love it.
Watch out, because the next house we stop at could be yours.
Well, it's a beaut early morning here in Kent, and I'm about to go and knock on Lynn Dimmick's door, who just lives across the road, because we're going to surprise her mum and dad, Doug and Brenda, with a magical makeover. Now, before I go over there, let's hear about their story.
Brenda and Doug are retired pub landlords who've lived in accommodation on the job for many years. They brought up 3 children and did what we're all told is sensible and saved for their pension. But 4 years ago, their pension company went bust and they lost their entire life savings.
You think it's going to be an investment for your future when you're due to retire, and when it all goes belly up and there's nothing at the end of it.
It was just horrendous. No one deserves that. They've done all the right things by paying in all their lives, all their savings, everything was in it.
Brenda and Doug faced a second blow when their pub hit hard times and was forced to close down. They had to take early retirement and move into a house they'd been renting out.
They've just come down here with what they had from the pub, which was all sort of mismatched furniture, and they've just made the best of it.
With their business and life savings gone, their dreams of doing the place up have been shattered. But Brenda and Doug are still as giving as ever.
They're probably the most genuine people you'd ever meet. They've got hearts of gold and they'll do anything for anybody. They'll give their last penny away to help somebody else.
Yeah, it will mean the world to them, I know it will, and it will make their retirement what it should have been. They just deserve it. They really do.
Let's go and knock.
Lynn.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. Come in.
Are you excited?
Yes, very.
Are you nervous?
Very, very.
All right, let's have a chat.
So, first of all, where is Mum and Dad?
They've gone to Eastbourne for the night. We've
Oh,
packed them
okay.
off. They've gone to stay in a hotel.
What did you say the reason was for them to go?
Well, they're going to look at a hotel because my dad does charity work and stuff, and they're going to view it with a view to booking it. So they were going anyway.
Let's talk about this room. This is the lounge room when you first walk in. How many people use this? Is this like the most used room in the house?
Yeah, I would say so. This is where we all sit and talk about the good old days and, you know, put a DVD on, do what most families do, get a takeaway. This is sort of really a collection of the furniture that they've accumulated over the years. Some of it's they've had from new and some of it's been given to them.
Is there anything in here, there are things that you're like, these are definite must stay?
It's just the personal touches, like their photos. But as with regards to the furniture, there's nothing.
Right, so this is, well, it's a dining room, but it's only got 4 chairs, so I guess it's not great for when you've got all the grandkids here. How much is this used?
Well, every mealtime, they eat, obviously, when they're here on their own, and when we're all here, we've got some old bar stools that we took from the pub when they retired, which we sort of position round and sort of squeeze with the legs. You know, it's sort of a bit of a squeeze, but we've managed just about.
What is it about the kitchen, really, why you want to change it for Mum?
Well, it just needs modernising and brightening up. It's so dark because the tiles are so dark, and obviously the units are quite dark. The floor, you know, it just needs brightening up, modernising desperately.
Now, I've been looking up on the side of the kitchen and thinking how awesome those ornaments look, thinking one of them had a big nose, and realised it was actually a teapot.
Yeah.
And there's a collection of beautiful, beautiful teapots.
Yeah.
How long's Mum been collecting for?
Quite a few years. There's a lot more than that. I'm not really sure where she stores them all, but obviously they've just put a few shelves up to put them on display, which is why whenever they've talked about having a new kitchen, Mum doesn't really want wall cupboards because obviously she wouldn't have the space to put all her teapots out.
Is your mum the cook?
Yes.
Right. How's she going to feel with a brand new kitchen?
Oh, she will just be overwhelmed because obviously being in the pub, it's always been a pub kitchen. They've never had their own kitchen. So when they was retiring down here, that was one of the first things to do is rip the kitchen out.
Redoing the lounge, the dining room, the kitchen. I mean, what's the ultimate thing that we want Mum and Dad to gain out of this?
Well, we just want them to have a nice home to relax in. Like they've obviously retired now, so it'd be nice for them to be able to invite people round and be proud of their home.
And Mum can bake more cakes.
Yeah, definitely.
Shall we go and meet the team?
Yeah, definitely.
Let's do it.
So the brief is clear: to bring Brenda and Doug's lounge and kitchen diner into the 21st century and make the whole space more user-friendly. Luckily for Lynn, I know just the lady to make this happen. Who else but interior design legend Linda Barker. She's heading up today's makeover team, who are all poised to transform the whole downstairs of Brenda and Doug's house.
Linda!
Hi, Linda. How are you?
Linda, Linda. This is going to be so confusing.
Well, it's not that simple. This is no simple thing.
Lynn.
You're already giving him grief.
This is Steve and Chris, which I was going to say that, but then he just said he don't. Right, there is a bit of a wind problem today.
Oh, slightly.
Boys, are you ready to get started?
We're ready to get.
Right, let's go meet the rest of the crew. Come on. Right, team, are you ready to get started?
Yes!
Are you ready to get started?
Yes!
Well, get on with it then. Brenda and Doug will be back later this afternoon, so the team have a huge job in front of them if they're going to make over the lounge, diner and fit a new kitchen.
When I first started, everyone wanted my help, but then they realised how bad I am at actually helping, that they've just stopped asking me, even to the point now that when I ask, it's silence. Can I help out? It's fine.
Right, I'll just get stuck in then.
Oopsie days. Yep, no worries, mate. It's good. It's good work, boys. Hang on, there's a thing and that.
I think I've got this removals like sussed.
Right. That's it, right, that's it. Like professionals we are. Well, that was great.
No chance of a kip, I suppose. Oh, well, I'm on a roll. Literally. Now with the lounge diner cleared, our decorator Steve can start prepping the walls ready for painting.
Well, what we're doing, we're going to spray these walls. So we're masking the ceiling so that our paint will come up to this point. And then this special tape has this polythene already to it. And then we bring it out and it sticks to the ceiling like this. And then when we spray, we can overspray onto the ceiling. And then when we take this down, we'll have a nice clean edge.
Well, that's the theory anyway. Let's see if it's peat-proof. See, the spray may be quick, but there's no cutting corners when you come to the edge of the skirting, especially when you got Linda Barker standing right next to you.
If by any chance I don't cut in properly, we can just paint that. Someone good can paint the white.
You're just making another job. Do it once, do it properly, do it right.
That's brilliant. We're here today in Kent to help Lynn Dimmick surprise her mum, dad, Brenda and Doug with a magical makeover.
After working hard as pub landlords for over 40 years, Brenda and Doug lost their entire life savings when their pension company went bust.
Now we're changing the whole of the downstairs, so I really hope they're not too attached to the furniture because it's gone. Now, as usual, it's madness and chaos in there, but I think we should find Linda and see how well they're getting on. Let's go. Linda?
Hello.
How you doing, my lovely?
Yeah, we're good, actually.
Lynn, how you getting on? Are you getting stuck in?
Yeah, well, we're bonding. We're finding out what's going on. If Lynn approves of the colour, and
Do you approve of the colour?
Really lovely.
that's not what she said a few
You're still not sure yet, are you?
It's lovely colour, but I'm not sure how Mum's going to feel about it.
What are you going to put in this room?
I'm going to have pretty much. I mean, they want a sofa.
Yeah.
I think they would love a big, comfy chair. So I'm just going to put those 2 pieces of seating in here, and hopefully that will be enough.
Okay.
I'm going to bring in some real classic mid-century modern furniture.
Linda, Lynn's eyes are doing this.
She's
Watch. This is
You're
what-
having your both
She's going like
glazing
this. She's
over.
going.
Oh my life.
Have faith, my dear child.
Well, look, let's look at it. Come on. Let's look in front of... Tell me what is not to love.
No, I love it. I do. I'm just worried that they're older and will they see what we see?
Yeah, Lynn doesn't look convinced to me. I hope Linda's plans for the kitchen diner will be better received.
Same colour, which is really important in this one-space living, that the colour flows right the way through. So in here, I want a very nice white glossy table. And I'm revamping your old one.
Oh.
I have got the best cooker hood going in. It's the most wonderful thing you will have ever seen, and very expensive.
Yeah.
So I want a little bit of glitter and a bit of glam in this room, a bit of sparkle.
Okay, well, I guess we'd better get out of here and let them get on with it. But did I hear a yep from... Right.
Of course, it's going to be a while before this kitchen looks anything close to glam. But as the paint and wallpaper combo seem to have Lynn worried, maybe now's a good time for designer Linda to reveal her plan for Brenda and Doug's dream retirement home.
Linda, whenever you're ready.
Drum roll, please. Oh, thank you. I didn't know I was going to get a drum roll.
course.
That's very good. Thanks, Pete. Okay, dum, 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 here you are.
Wow.
Okay, the idea behind it is you get an idea of flavour that I'm using bright red colours. I'm using these winey red colours, greys. I've got a little bit of sparkle going on.
Lovely.
Just to tantalise you and treat you. I've got a little bit of sheep action going on. Are you happy with this?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Are you confused with this?
Very confused.
Okay. I'm going to hit it with bright red, pillar box red.
Okay.
And so on cushions, on lighting, accessories, and it's just going to ping. You see how the red works against these shades?
Yes.
And it just kind of brings it alive a little bit, I think.
So I think in brief, what's happening is we're going to have a cup of tea in the kitchen. We're going to bring a sheep into the living room. We're going to shear it and just dye the colour of it a little bit, and then we're going to smother you in diamonds to say thank you for letting us wreck your house. So I hope you're content with all of that.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Yeah, I mean, it gives you a little overview.
Yeah.
So what's your initial thoughts, Lynn? Be honest.
Well, I think it looks lovely. I'm just concerned it's going to be too modern for the age of my parents. I know I'm going to love it, but, you know, it's just that little doubt because it's a surprise and that you just think, oh, but I know they will love it. I know they will. I know they will. They bloody better. No, they will.
I think it's fair to say that didn't quite go as well as I'd hoped. Ah well, maybe I can help paper over the cracks. Anyway, the lounge is coming together remarkably quickly. And she who must be obeyed is trying to keep the kitchen on schedule too.
Now,
Now, Polly, I hate to interrupt you because you're working really up against it, but honestly, it's looking amazing. It's stopping me in my tracks. This is incredible because you are just going on top of the old work surface.
Yes.
Tell me how you do it.
It's 6.5mm granite or quartz.
Yeah.
And we cut it to size and literally slot it on top like a shoebox lid.
And so anyone can do this in their existing kitchen with their existing worktop.
Yes.
And you can still have a new sink and all the rest
You
of
can
it.
have a new sink or you can keep your own. It's up to you.
And you're doing the splashbacks as well. I am really intrigued with this because this is a real glass mosaic tile.
Yeah.
But it's on this flexible backing. I mean, check
is, yeah.
this out. Look, you can just curve this. It just goes around corners if you want it to.
Yeah, I'm sure you could get it to do anything you wanted, Linda. Now, how about you show me some of those bling accessories you've got for the rooms?
Fromage. Well,
Oh my gosh, I know what you mean now by the diamond. Oh, I don't even wanted to see it yet.
look at this. This is a third of it. So
Wow.
it comes into a big ball. But
Wow.
light fitting,
Yes, beautiful.
table decoration, or cooker hood. Which is your thought on this?
Are you serious?
What do you
It's a
think?
light fitting, isn't it?
No!
Get out.
It's my cooker hood.
You're joking.
No. Just the most beautiful high-end extractor hood you'll ever see in your life. I'm sure it's amazing. But listen,
Yeah.
why shouldn't cooker hoods be just gorgeous things to look at instead of those great big lumps of steel that they usually are? And it's got lights in it, so it is a light fitting in its own right, and it's all kind of remote controlled and little beautiful touch controls.
Got to get one of these.
It hangs in this. You need
I have
you
got
need a
to get
designer
one
in your
of
house.
these. That is unreal. That is awesome.
Okay, don't get distracted. Come this way, this way. There's more.
Ah,
My turquoise sheep.
very nice.
Isn't he lovely? I have like 2 or 3 just scattered. Sometimes they're on the floor, sometimes they're on a chair, sometimes they're on the sofa, whatever it is. And this bench that we're sat on, this is a piece of Italian design. And this is going to be part of the dining room furniture.
Oh, it's inside.
Inside. It is a garden bench, but I've used it inside just to kind of shake things up a bit. Nice high back.
Very nice.
Amazing.
Very nice.
Amazing.
I'm falling asleep as I'm sitting on it. It's that comfortable.
Okay, mirrors. This is my other thing I wanted to show you.
Yeah.
These are, because
Oh,
I've
sorry.
got,
I was just looking at myself.
I know what you were doing. Because we've got a bit of a traditional element to the room, so we've got that beautiful vintage sideboard.
Yep.
We've got vintage looking mirrors in terms of the shape.
Yeah.
But these are new mirrors, but they've been aged. The surface of the silver glass has been aged with these little... In old mirrors, this is called foxing, and they've just artificially done it to make it look like an old mirror, and they've made the shape look like a vintage shape, which I just love. I think it's genius.
This is good because as I'm getting older, I'm not really enjoying looking in the mirror anymore. And if there's a few
This is
things that are making it grainier, I'm
Yeah.
like, actually, I look all right.
Yeah, you and me both, look.
I'm now starting to get the picture of what this room's going to look
Are you?
like. Loving the extractor fan, absolutely blown away
You're
by it.
gonna-
The question is Lynn going to be blown away by
Do
it?
you know what? I don't get the controversy with that room because actually you go in there, and you should go in there because the carpet's just
Yeah,
gone
the
down.
carpet's beautiful.
It's neutral, you know, the whole thing to me is quite neutral. It's quite plain and it's very tasteful, a little bit traditional, a little bit modern. So I'm not getting the controversy. Wait till we put the red curtains in there.
I'm in. Red curtains?
Yes!
Tell me she's joking. Clearly not. She wasn't joking about upcycling Brenda and Doug's old dining table either. And she wants my help.
This is a beautiful table. It's kind of a design classic. It's a beautiful shape. I love it. Look, I mean, how easy is this? Look, this mechanism is beautiful. That's never been used in the house because that's why it's a different colour. Yes, it's a bit tired looking, hence why you've got your spray mask ready.
yeah.
We'll just blast it with some white gloss paint and it will look like this classic, elegant piece of furniture when we're finished with it.
Brilliant.
I really love
Absolutely brilliant.
upcycling and just making the most of some good stuff that you've already got in the house.
Simple and great.
Simple and great.
I'm going to... Oh. Oh, my God.
I like my boots black.
I nearly sprayed Linda's. Linda, if I were you, honestly,
I'm going.
I would leave. Honestly, please.
Okay.
I think I just about got away with that.
We're here in Kent with Lynn Dimmick. Now, we're waiting for Brenda and Doug, her mum and dad, to come home very soon.
Hopefully not too soon, though, because we're in the process of transforming their lounge and kitchen diner. Lynn and her siblings want to surprise their parents, Brenda and Doug, as they've been having a tough time since losing their life savings when their pension company folded.
As you can imagine, it's still madness in there. Things are going on. Let's go in and have a look. There might be a lot of building noise and stuff, but don't worry, we're going in. Linda, how are you? Are you okay?
Oh, I'm good.
What's going on?
Oh, everything. Can you know
Yeah.
it's absolute mayhem now.
Lynn, come in. Right, first of all, I need to ask Linda a couple of questions. The kitchen, how are you feeling about it?
Well, a bit stressed about it. There's everything to be done. I mean, it's looking incredible, but the worktop's not quite finished. I've got edges coming down here.
Right.
They're called waterfall edges, and it's so kind of precision fit. It's going to take time. And
So you need everything but the kitchen sink.
the kitchen sink
I've
is
got you.
in.
The kitchen sink is in. That's fantastic news.
But the splashback has still got to be done, as you can see. So there is an awful lot to be done in here.
Lynn, how are you feeling? Because it is chaos in here, and you're seeing a transformation happen before your eyes. Are you still feeling the same that you did this morning?
No, I feel it looks lovely, really lovely.
You look a bit more
I
relaxed.
do. I feel it.
That's a relief. Now we're going to get out of the kitchen and let the team crack on in peace because Linda's got a little project for Lynn and me.
I want you to get creative because I know your mum is massively into her teapot collection, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
Just loves teapots. So I've got her 2 white teapots here that need decorating. And these pens are not just any old pen. These are for painting on porcelain. And after 3 days, they are absolutely bulletproof. You'll be able to use them, obviously, dishwasher proof, the works. And I want to leave the decoration kind of up to you if you think there's something that your mum would really absolutely love. But for me, I was think Damien Hirst spots. He's got, do you know Damien Hirst?
I know the name, and I
He's
know what he does, but I don't know any of
He is
his designs.
He's a Brit, but kind of artist, you know, he's kind of renowned for doing wild and wacky things. He put all the animals in formaldehyde and stuff, but one of his most famous kind of series of paintings were just spot paintings, and he decorated big canvases just with coloured spots.
I'm going all potty.
You've got...
Look, even I can't mess this up. So while we decorate, I want to find out a bit more about Lynn's parents, Brenda and Doug.
When the pension company went under and your parents knew now that they had lost all their pension money, which is terrible for them to go through. I mean, how did you feel at that time?
Oh, just absolutely gutted for them and really helpless, angry, just thought, you know, no one deserves that. But when I've seen them working as hard as they have and missing out, I know my dad sort of, not regrets, but I know he wishes he'd spent more time with us as we were growing up, but because he was obviously, they were running the pub and it's a 24/7 business really, to think that he'd put, you know, done all that and then come out of it with nothing. I know that they are just gutted that they've worked hard all their lives and then they've ending up sort of spending their retirement years in sort of just making do.
So obviously being pub landlords, they dealt with people every single day.
Mum done all like the practical side of the pub, whereas Dad was the, you know, he was always a shoulder to cry on, and you know, everybody, a pub, you know, everybody, all walks of life go into pubs and always seem to think that it's the done thing to pour their heart out to the landlord. You know, they come in there, they get drunk, they come in there when they're happy, when they're sad, and Dad just used to, you know, sometimes he was having a real, you know, real rubbish time themselves with things like this, you know, when their pension company went down. That was 2 years before they retired, so they had to deal with that and still go down and open the pub up every day with a smile on their face.
Do you reckon we've added value to your mum's teapot collection, or do you think we've devalued it because, I don't know about mine. Mine's got the measles. Look at that.
It's clear from talking to Lynn that her parents had some great times working as publicans. One particular pub, The Grange, was their home for nearly 20 years, and it's where they brought up their 3 children. So Linda's taken an old photo of the place to artist Helen Bridges to rework into a modern piece of art. First, Helen coats a screen with UV-sensitive emulsion. Then, when the screen's dry, she takes it to a special darkroom machine along with the photo of the pub.
I've put the images here, and then I'm placing the screen on top. And when we close it, I'm going to put the vacuum on, it's going to suck closed so that nothing can move.
The machine keeps the screen and photos in place while they're exposed to the UV light for 8 minutes.
Once that's been exposed, we take it out. And then we just need to develop it by washing it out.
Once it's clean, the screen can be used as a stencil for the picture.
Where we see the yellow part is filled with holes that we're going to be able to push paint through, and the rest of it is blocked. So we can see the image on the screen, and basically when we push paint through, the image is going to come through onto the paper.
Helen's going to build up the picture with several layers of paint.
In between each colour, you have to make sure that you wash it and dry it, and then you're good to go again.
And here it is.
Excellent. I'm looking
Hot
forward
off the
to
press.
this. Yes.
So it's just arrived. I've not seen it at all.
I think it's going to be so special for them, you know. It
Yeah.
really is. It really is.
Oh, and there's the original picture of the pub.
Oh,
The
brilliant.
Grange.
Oh, that is brilliant, isn't it? Do you know what? I think she's going to get emotional with this.
That's
That's amazing.
fabulous. Oh, that is so great.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. And look, they're obviously massively keen on it still because they've got all the old plaques and the bell as orders.
Ah, it's awesome. Such a nice little thing, you know.
I just can't wait to show this to Lynn and her brothers, Alan and Brian.
You know, you've got this, which is a lovely photo, which I have to hand back to you.
Thank you.
And we've got something new
Oh, wow.
for the room.
Isn't that nice?
Oh my God, I think I'm going to cry. Stop it. Oh, they're going to love that. Oh, that is so lovely.
So it's a modern reworking of the pub
Oh, that is beautiful.
in all our colours.
Oh, thank you. Oh, they're going to love that. Lovely.
You are
You're
nearly
right, mate.
crying.
I know, what a Molly. Oh, it's
All right, this is a hug
lovely.
moment. This
This is a hug moment.
Oh, hang on, I can't get up. All my bones have crippled up. Hug, hug, hug. Look at that. Isn't it lovely? Oh, thank you so much. It's really lovely. Oh, they're going to be... Stop it. They're going to be overwhelmed with it all.
That's the bit, is it? That's going to make them cry.
Oh, my God, look at the difference.
Well, at least it's not going to be my red curtains that make them cry.
They won't cry. Oh, it's so lovely.
It's great, isn't
Oh,
it?
thank you.
So it's
Very, very sweet. Right, well, Brenda and Doug are due back in just over an hour, and the kitchen is slowly but surely taking shape.
I've got one of these new hot water taps. This is boiling water that comes out of this tap. Like most family kitchens, the kettle is always on, and in a small kitchen like this, you kind of cramp for space. So I've put in a boiling water tap, which is the newest thing in kitchens, which I think are amazing. So they literally just have to pull the lever and out comes boiling water straight into the teapot or your mug or your cup, whatever. And all it is a tank underneath the sink. It's quite a small one, this one, and it's on all the time. It's like it runs with the equivalent of like a light bulb, so it's not that much energy that's used. And just incredibly efficient, so I hope they'll be delighted with that.
Linda,
Yes, love.
the arrangement of the mirrors, are you happy?
Oh, yeah, perfect, because I laid them out on the floor.
Okay.
And so hopefully that's what Stu's replicating. I think, you know, one mirror just looks a bit lonely on a wall, and I think if you arrange 5 together, odd numbers always work better than even.
Okay.
And just a quirky little arrangement brings attention to it and makes it a focal point.
Linda, when we arranged it, we had the mirror that way because we didn't look at the back to see how it was hanging.
Okay.
So now we've got this one. Do you want it here?
Come right.
This one?
Yes.
Our man with the drill, Stu, has certainly been kept busy this afternoon. Linda knows what she wants for these rooms, and heaven help anyone or anything that gets in her way.
Yeah, it should butt up.
I'm not getting the stripes. I'm afraid I did order white cushions on my kitchen sofa, and stripy ones did appear. I'll leave them for them, but personally I prefer them just white. And I think they look a lot better.
Why?
White? And I can pop a red cushion on or two.
Radio.
And I'll be happy, you see.
Very nice, very nice.
Maybe, I'm not, I could be wrong.
Right, jump on.
I don't think so.
So what happens with the bottom, or that's it?
That's it. Oh, you
I think
won't?
we should.
Yeah? It's my sedan.
Oh, I was going to get on as well.
Hey!
Oh, where's my champagne? Where's my peeled grape?
Designers, eh?
I'm here in Kent with Lynn Dimmick, and it's only half an hour before Brenda and Doug come home. And I've got to be honest, I'm a little bit stressed out because the kitchen still has a lot of work to do. Can we finish it in half an hour? I don't know. The other room ain't too bad, but the kitchen is still going. This thing rocks. I mean,
Pete, can we have you out now? Mate? You need to lay the vinyl floor down.
I'm a menace. I'm a menace.
Surely I can make myself useful somewhere.
Can we do a bit of flower arranging with me?
Yes, okay.
Drop your trousers and sit on this sofa.
What a letdown.
Time to turn on the charm.
Flowers there.
Only 15 minutes until Brenda and Doug are due back. Just time for some finishing touches.
So do you like the teapots that we made?
Kind of.
Like I said to Lynn, hers were Smarties, mine were the measles.
Just one thing left for me to do.
This might be quite predictable because, well, I've been working on it all day, but it's not predictable if I leave my mark in here. I mean, who wants to drink a cup of tea with a thumbprint on it? I know. Oh. I was going to do it underneath, but I think that's quite predictable, so. Right, ready? There's a lot of effort that goes into these, J, A. I know. Is it possible to improve on perfection? Right, let's go. Linda.
Yeah.
I've left my mark somewhere on this pot.
Your mark.
Hopefully it won't affect the taste of the tea.
Your famous mark. Is it inside the...
Oh, yeah, but I don't think... Ah, you see. But where is it?
There.
There it is.
That's your
It's
smudge.
a thumbprint.
Yeah, got you.
Oh,
that's nice.
Well, nice is probably not the word I'd use, but anyway, how's the kitchen coming on?
Oh, well, everything is going swimmingly, really, but we're not quite finished.
Well, there is a problem.
Oh, not
They're
another
due
one.
any minute.
Okay.
No, I don't mean like in half an hour. I mean any minute.
Okay.
How possible is this kitchen
We've
to
got
get
two
finished?
cupboard doors to put on, and
No time at all.
a few tiles to put on.
Just a few. Okay, I'd love to stay and help, but I've got to go outside and make sure they don't turn up. And if they do, I've got to keep them occupied and just...
Keep them talking.
I'll just make them drive around the block 3 times. I'll be back in a second, guys.
Okay.
Good luck.
Hopefully I've got time for a quick catch-up with Lynn and her family.
How you feeling?
Sick.
You're feeling sick. In a good way, I hope.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
And you've got your brothers here?
Yeah,
And who are the 2 little ones here?
These are granddaughters, yeah.
They're on their way, guys. They're on their way.
Oh my God.
When they come, we give them a big round of applause, all right?
We've got blokes with cameras down here, haven't we?
Yeah.
All right, guys, ready?
I don't know.
Oh my God!
Sir Doug, how are you? Welcome to your own home. Let me go and get Brenda. You stay right here. Right, come over here, because I would love to have a chat with you and Doug for 1 second. It'll all be revealed to you soon. Doug, we have a little surprise for you. Now, you probably have no idea what's going on. No. But I want you to go and see your family, because your wonderful daughter is an amazing, amazing girl. So I'm going to let you go and see your family. I don't want to tell you too much yet, and then we'll reveal all in a minute. Love these moments. I love them. I'm doing my best to drag things out to give the team just a few extra minutes to make those final touches in the kitchen. Round of applause for Brenda. And it looks like we've got the all clear. Guys, I'd like you to follow me. Before we started work this morning, Brenda and Doug's lounge was full of mismatched pub furniture. It was old and worn, but after losing their life savings, the couple had no money left to make any changes. Now everything's new and everything's coordinated. Linda's pared back the furniture and altered the layout to make it easier for watching TV. She's replaced the dated dresser with a stylish retro sideboard. As well as the modern sofa, she's given Doug his own armchair. And of course, the beautiful picture of the pub has pride of place on a wall of its own. Lynn was initially unsure her parents had liked the statement feature wall, but seeing it in context, I'm sure they're gonna love it. And please turn left.
Oh my God, look at that. Go for it. Oh my God. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, look at the mirrors. Oh, pub. Look at the pub, Dad.
Where? Oh,
That Grange.
Grange.
Yeah. It's been painted specially.
beautiful.
Isn't it lovely? Look at it, it's like a different house.
Guys, if you don't mind, I'd like to introduce the wonderful Linda Barker.
Hello. How are you?
All right.
It's lovely.
All right.
You're taking it all in.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Beautiful.
You like it? Yeah. Oh, good. Because there were moments
You
where
don't
we thought.
realise just by shifting furniture and all that, like, how much it changes it, doesn't it? But the colours,
You like the colours.
it's beautiful. I'd never do it myself, but
No, you did terracotta, didn't you, a few years ago?
yeah.
Got rid of that for you.
But-
And your chair, you've got your chair.
your armchair
your
back,
own
Dad.
chair.
We've had a fight.
Well, you've got your beautiful sofa as well.
Look at that.
Lovely colour.
Good. So this is a vintage piece.
It's lovely. Yeah.
Lynn said you might have had something like that originally.
Yeah.
But then you've got a unit at the back of us here, so there's plenty of storage.
You know, the first thing that they noticed when they walked in the room was quite amazing that one of the first things you picked was the picture of
Really?
the pub.
That just drew your eye.
The Grange.
The Grange, yes.
Linda was very conscious about giving you guys space and, you know, something that wouldn't necessarily remind you of the things that haven't been so great. You know, it's time for you to look forward and, you know, even things like Linda suggested putting the TV on that side because, you know, to have you all been able to watch TV.
Yeah.
Apparently you all had crick necks because you couldn't see the telly.
Over there, watching it.
And I thought, wow, that telly is monumental on that stand. I better not mess with it.
You said it's not too modern, and you're right. However, there is something that might change your mind on how modern we've gone. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
Shall we?
Shall we?
I think maybe we should move into the next section for a moment.
That's fine.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry.
It'll be fine.
You've got the chair. You've got the chair.
Got the chair.
Yeah, just focus on that.
Focus on the chair.
Before we got our hands on Brenda and Doug's kitchen diner, stepping into it was like stepping back in time. The kitchen was at least 30 years old and the dining room was totally impractical when the family came round for tea. But now there's plenty of room for visitors on the new bench seating, and their old dining table has been given a glossy white facelift thanks to yours truly. Over in the kitchen, the team have worked nothing short of a miracle. New cupboard doors and overlaid worktops have transformed the units, and brand new appliances have brought the kitchen into the 21st century. They've got the latest of mod-cons with a boiling water tap, so they no longer need a kettle. But they might still want a teapot, so there's floating shelves ready for Brenda's collection. And Lynn was slightly worried about making the place too modern for her parents, so I wonder what they'll make of Linda's stunning but slightly crazy cooker hood.
Alrighty, here we
Check
go.
it out. Your new look kitchen. Believe it or not, your old kitchen is in there somewhere, but we've clad it, we've painted it, we've mosaiced it.
Look at that.
How about that light?
It's an extractor fan.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
wow, look at the shelves.
It looks so much bigger.
Done it? Completely different.
It does. It makes it.
Look at this.
Isn't it?
It's absolutely, yeah. And I don't actually know where the appliances are, but they're in there somewhere.
They are in there.
Are they in the same places? Fridge
It's
here
an
and
integral
washing machine?
kitchen, which means you've got cupboard doors on all your white goods.
All granite surfaces. This extractor fan, I've never seen anything like it before.
yeah.
And that was the modern thing I was telling you about.
You've got some floating shelves. Yeah, your extractor fan is a light as well, but it's an incredibly efficient extractor. I mean, it's state-of-the-art stuff.
When we came in today, we saw a table, we saw 4 chairs, and I thought, well, okay, that's great when there's the 3 of you or 4 of you, but you have a lot of grandkids over and people are sitting everywhere. Then I was told that the table opens up and it can seat more people.
Yeah.
So Linda came up with the fantastic idea of, I love this table, so we're going to keep the table. So this is the same table, repainted, which is brilliant.
It's exactly your table. Do you approve of it in this white format?
The middle part painted.
The middle part is painted. I like it. You're on the ball there. And do you like your bench here? I just thought it'd be so nice to just do something different.
That would definitely never ever come in your head, would it?
Do you know what?
Never.
Kids can pile on here. You can get 6 kids on here. You know, it's lovely.
Yeah.
And
So
they
they're sitting on bean bags and stools. And
Exactly. You know what? There's a teapot missing, a kettle missing, because I've put you in a boiling water tap. So you have got boiling water constantly in your kitchen now for, you know, cooking, you know, in the saucepan, for making cups of tea, anything you want.
Instant hot water.
Instant.
Well, guys, I think what we should do now, if it's all right with you, is you can go out and meet your family, tell them all about it. Hopefully you're going to be smiling when you go outside. And I'm certainly smiling to see Lynn smile because she was so worried all day.
It's lovely.
Thank you.
It's an absolute pleasure.
But we went out yesterday, we never expect to come back again.
You'll be walking around in a dream for a week.
Shall we go and see the rest of the fam?
Yeah.
Let's do it, guys.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Absolutely.
What a great reaction from Brenda and Doug.
Lynn was worried how they would react. She didn't need to because they absolutely loved it. So we just want to say thanks to everyone involved and we're glad that we could give a little something back. That was an incredible makeover.
It's been 2 weeks since Brenda and Doug had their whole downstairs made over. We've come back to see how they're getting on.
Very, very emotional on the day. I can't remember the day at all. And it took us sort of days afterwards to just go round and look at everything. Because though you're looking at it
and being told about everything, nothing sinks in.
But it's amazing.
Really
it's amazing.
lovely.
The colours, how they've positioned everything. It's.
I would never have red, but we've got it, and
brilliant.
it
absolutely
goes.
Brilliant.
Everything just.
But
the mirrors.
It's a pleasure to walk in the door now, and to sit down and actually relax.
Yes.
You're not looking at anything you've got to do.
Well, my absolute favourite is the picture, and that was the first thing I spotted when we came in the door. I think it's absolutely brilliant, and it brought back lots of memories, and every time you look at it you think of all the happy times we had there when the kids were small, and it's just brilliant.
And my best bit of is my boiling hot tap. So, with kettle-less, I keep telling everybody I've got a kettle-less kitchen, and it's absolutely brilliant because I love my cup of tea. I have 2 or 3 cups a day. Now I'm having about 8 cups a day, but it's instant. It's brilliant. Anybody comes in,
And it's
straight
not,
away.
can I have a cup of tea? Because he goes and makes it himself now.